One of the 27 saves made tonight by Billy Smith, and perhaps the most spectacular in the third period of play. Smith has gone most of the way in the playoffs this season for the Islanders, save one game by Roland Melanson and a couple of brief respites, some Al Arbor strategy. Billy, this team has won 2 Stanley Cups now, and I tend to think you're judged by that. The reviews through the Pittsburgh series, certainly, and through the Rangers series in some fashion, tended to say that the Islanders weren't playing as well as they could, and I have a feeling that might be said again tonight. Is it getting to the point where it's tough to top what you've done in the past?
Well, it is tough, but you got to give a lot of credit to the other hockey teams. When we played Pittsburgh, Dion just played unbelievable. You can't say enough about him. And, we didn't seem to be skating in the first 2 series, and passes weren't sharp. But tonight looked like we're starting to get it back, and we're starting to roll again.
You knew you were going to play Pittsburgh for quite a while, and I guess you could have predicted you might play the Rangers as well. Quebec, though, is a bit of a surprise. Does that mean a little more preparation very quickly in the past 3 or 4 days?
Well, really, nothing is a surprise in hockey. Quebec always played well against Montreal in their own building and in their building. It's like a feud we have with the Rangers. And we figured it was a toss-up series. We give Quebec a lot of credit. We said if they got good goaltending, they might beat Montreal. And from what I hear, they got very good goaltending, and they come out ahead. And the same thing with Boston. It was a toss-up. You could have picked up a coin and flipped it between the 2 teams.
What was the reaction in your dressing room when Edmonton bowed out in the first round, and when not at the moment because you still had a tough series with Pittsburgh? After you got by them, though, Edmonton's gone, Montreal's gone, and they figured to be your 2 toughest opponents.
Well, a lot of people make bad predictions because everybody's tough, because Pittsburgh could easily beat us out. It's the type of thing, a lot of teams that further down the ladder come into the playoffs, they really have nothing to lose. All they got to do is go out there and play their heart out. And if they lose, everybody says, well, we expected them to lose. If they win, everybody says, geez, they're hot, they're really going well. So it's tough because when you're in playoffs, it's a whole new series. And some teams get great goaltending at the right time, and that's what counts.
So you're taking nothing for granted, this series, the next one, whatever?
No, it's one game at a time, and we got to keep playing good hockey. And let's face it, Quebec is an explosive hockey team. We know it during the year. We had a couple of 10-10 games with them. So we know they can score, and we know they're free-wheelers. So we're not taking anything for granted against them.
Some fine saves tonight, and somebody, I think maybe even you, said the greatest save ever on Railroad Solanin in Game 6 against the New York Rangers. Congratulations on your performance.
Thank you.
Billy Smith of the New York Islanders will return with Stanley Cup 82 in just a moment.